There are multiple ways to deploy an analysis services database. Let's start with the deploy command that we've been using in BIDS. This command actually performs 3 steps: build, deploy, and process. Let's take a closer look at each of these steps. The build bundles together all of the database object definitions: the DS file, the DSV file, the cube file, the DIM files, and also the supporting files that we don't normally see in Solution Explorer, the database file and the partitions file, and consolidates all of these files into one giant XML file with an AS database extension. Then the deploy step takes this single AS database file and moves it to the data folder for the analysis services server. Then it unbundles those database objects and recreates each of the individual files, the DS, the DSV, the cube file, DIM files, and so on. And it creates folders for the cube and for the dimensions. At that point, only the structure exists, but no data has been loaded, and we won't be able to browse the dimensions or the cube. For that, we need the process step, and that's where the definitions of each dimension and of the cube are read, and the data source view is used to construct the necessary select statements, and analysis services will execute these select statements, retrieving data from the relational sources, and then storing the data in analysis services native structures. Once that process is completed successfully, we can browse dimensions independently, or we can browse the cube using any client application of our choice.